Hello, I'm Mark Roberts. Welcome to my YouTube station. I'm here with Joss.
Hello.
I've just cheekily jumped onto the set of a video that Mike's been doing, Mikey Demus from Skindred, about the new Manson MD1.
Oh yeah.
This is Mike's signature, and
Enough about that. Doesn't matter.
Joss's right hand. Yeah. No one cares about that. Studio things.
Cool.
Because it's about studio things.
Of course.
So I don't know. I was just thought I'd grab a quick chat with you,
Yeah,
and just
man,
see
for
if you
sure.
had any sort of advice you could lay out to people, whether it be to do with recording in a studio or like you do a lot of your own YouTube content where you
Yeah.
have to record guitars and they always sound really awesome.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Just thought maybe there's some pearls of wisdom you could throw out to people that want to do the same
Yeah.
sort of thing.
I mean, the cool thing is I'm on like both side of things. Like we had a chat beforehand. I'm a presenter on the Andertons channel, so that's like the company that's doing it, who's made it, who they're a big deal. And then on my other side, and it's really sort of still infancy, is my own YouTube channel that I share with my best mate Tom, which is Guitar Bros Demos. So the cool thing is, and before those two, I was doing everything myself, doing all the videos for the Guitar Amp and Keyboard Centre, GAC, our local guitar store.
Yeah.
So I was presenting, filming, editing, everything for that.
Yeah.
And I've done that for about 3 years. So in that period of time, I learned a lot about recording guitars, if anything needs post-editing, or, you know, what to actually do placement-wise and everything like that. So that was a really, really cool sort of learning curve. But the Andertons thing is where I've learned the most, thanks to people like Pete, who is a colleague of mine, because he's been doing it. He didn't know anything when he started. It seems to be the sort of the running theme.
Yeah.
No one knows what they're doing, and they get put on the spot and they're like, film a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's kind of the cool thing about this ability to be able to put out your own content and stuff. I mean, that's literally what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
Trying to work out how to use cameras and stuff. This is probably all out of focus.
yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole YouTube thing, there's so much advice that people can give you, but as I said, I'm still learning massively as well. So I can only tell you what I've learned so far.
Yeah, well that's...
So with the Andertons thing, the most basic requirement is mic placement.
Yeah.
It's insane how a modicum, a very, very small amount of movement can cause so much disruption in your sound, your recorded sound. And for me, before Guitar Bros started using the Aston stuff, we were using an SM7 and an SM7B.
Right.
And I remember being at Andertons using an SM7 and an SM7B. Pete would place the stuff, and then we'd hit record, because in Andertons it's the microphones straight into an Apollo, and then from the Apollo into whatever DAW you use.
Yeah.
And I was watching and I was like, yeah, cool. So he's just putting them on the speaker, the other one's slightly off speaker. Right, Guitar Bros, we're going to do the same thing. And it sounded shit. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
And it turns out that I had, for like at least 2-3 videos, I had the microphones out of phase.
Ah, right. Okay.
So
when you flipped it, you were like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So something as simple as not having the microphones in the right position to each other, not so much as on the speaker, because I was always experimenting with one, you know, putting it where, like, direct or slightly on the cone or all that sort of stuff. But having both of the microphones, like, where I think it was like, so I put my finger on the SM7B, so there's the grill of the amp and my mic is here.
Right.
And then the SM7 was pulled back so that both of the ends are matching up.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So, and then it was good.
But they've got the diaphragms kind of in on the basket, so you have to be careful to sort of line them up properly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so because I was just watching and going, oh, that's easy, and then it's just like, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? So that's probably one of the main things that for me anyway, because that's a good starting point actually, because if you get that wrong, then all of it's buggered.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. How have you found, like, the transition to using the Astons? Do you still
a dream,
like multi-mic and stuff? Or
we don't. No, is
it? So
exactly
these are the
like we're doing today. Yeah.
Just a spirit in front of the.
Yeah.
Origin.
So exactly what we're doing today.
Right.
That's what Guitar Bros
what's this one? This is the spirit, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's exactly what we do for the Guitar Bros thing. We have this out front for me to talk into, and we set it to, the good thing is it's got the entire room as well. You know, you can put a switch. Yeah, exactly.
Pan, so it'd be picking up from everywhere.
Exactly. So we switch that on, put it for the whole room. Then Tom, while he's behind the camera, can talk to me, and we have this whole back and forward thing that we do in the videos. Cool. And then we have the other one directly onto the cone. I usually put it slightly off, not direct on, just because the rev pedal, which we use for all the high gain stuff, I can cut a lot of the top end off anyway. But I just like having it slightly off, not 100% direct on, because then it cuts a little bit harsh
when it's like bang on the dust.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not into that. I like that creamy, sort of squishy, naturally compressed sound that you can get. Cool.
So like me and Mike have basically nailed it on our first.
I turned up.
We've got the right gear.
Exactly. I turned up and I was like, number one, Aston. So I was like, the boys. And number two, you've got one out front for vocals and one on the amp. And I was like, oh, it's just like home.
Oh,
so,
you know.
Yeah, spot on.
Get some things right first time.
We'll see
exactly what the footage looks like afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much, Joss.
Oh, my pleasure.
You can see links to Guitar Bros down below. Thanks to Small Pond for letting us come down here. Thanks to Aston Microphones. Thanks to Manson Guitars. Head over to Mikey's channel to see the full video and hear some actual guitar playing, not just me whittering on.